Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Legacy of Time, Journeyman Part 3. Right, we've got the first piece of the legacy.
I can feel Sosikwi energy flowing from you. Show me what you have found.
This object was sheltered in one of the temples. Could it be the legacy?
Yes, this is a relic of the Elders. It bears the mark. The other inscriptions are very complex. I will attempt to translate, but my knowledge of Sosikwi is limited. We discovered long ago that several old Earth languages were actually primitive dialects of Sosikwi. This is only a part of the true legacy. The inscriptions speak of 3 vessels piously guarded that hold the powers of the legacy. This is only one, but Gage has given us hope.
Did you find objects like this in the other 2 temples?
No. I haven't searched them completely yet.
I briefed the World Senate on what's been going on. They lifted the suspension and have given us full sanction to search for the legacy. You must understand, Ambassador Yosala. TSA protocol requires that only agents stay in the command room.
I understand, Commissioner Baldwin. If you need our assistance, you need but to ask. I will devote all my energies to slowing the advance of the Quothalas.
Dalton, I want you to pore over every molecule of this thing and run these inscriptions to our language database. We need information.
I'm gonna need someone knowledgeable to help me analyze this. Not to question your judgment, sir, but you just kicked that someone out.
I need to know who I can count on in a crisis. The only people I can fully trust are my agents.
Bring Michelle back. She's an expert linguist and historian.
Agent 3? She's a criminal, what's worse, a traitor. She captured and imprisoned you, remember?
No, I don't. That memory was erased. But she did give herself up to give us this chance. Put her under house arrest. Do whatever you have to do, but bring her back. We need her.
I can't do this alone.
Very well. I'll release her. But if she slips up once, she's history.
I think she might surprise you. I'll be back when I find another of the artifacts.
You should know. The Quothalas have entered Symbiotry space. They are ignoring all other planets and continuing towards Earth. It is doubtful the Symbiotry defenses will slow them. Time is now our enemy.
Right, story logic is getting a little bit iffy there. Surely there's someone else on this entire planet that can do Agent 3's job just as well as she can, and she did betray us, regardless of whether or not we remember it.
Now I'm sure you're the only employee here.
Yeah.
You're like a night watchman named Pops who comes around once in a while with a big ring of keys to make sure all the shiny metal things here still beep and look pretty. No one here to send us off again. It's not like I'm asking for a big goodbye party or anything, but a little appreciation would be nice. We're risking our necks here and... What? You got a get back soon card from Agent 3? Well, whoop-de-doo, Mr. Popular.
Right, well, so we're pretty much done in the Mediterranean. I can't really advance unless there's a knife. I can't remember. But let's change the venue. Let's go to the Himalayas.
There's the Tibetan monastery we saw spilled all over the ravine. I have to say, it looks much better erect than wrecked.
Yep, it certainly does.
Here, Swiss Miss grows only the finest hot chocolate beans. In all likelihood, that human roadblock is a Buddhist pilgrim, and from his ragged appearance, he endured a difficult journey to reach this place. The pilgrim seems overwhelmed with reverence. Maybe he saw you coming and thinks that you're the great chameleon god, descended from the heavens. Tell him that you demand a large sacrifice of bugs and insects.
You're not gonna do that. I am gonna take his guidance, though.
That white lawn ornament beside the path is called a chorten. It's a sacred monument that marks a path to a holy place. According to religious lore, sacred items or the remains of holy people are placed within them.
Well, that's fascinating. Alright, I have the guys at the pilgrim now.
Come to think of it, that temple building across the ravine looks as if it was built in the shape of a giant chorten. Or maybe I'm being terribly Freudian.
Well, that could be. Let's go across here for a moment. Let's see what we can see.
Look at the ground on this side of the bridge, Gage. It's green. Some technology is keeping ice away from this side of the mountain. This culture must be advanced. They have invented the Zamboni centuries before its time.
Yeah. I'm sure they invented an ice sweeper. What does this
Those
say?
colorful symbols on yonder rock are the 6 syllables of a holy Buddhist mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. It means Om, a jewel in the lotus. Graffiti in Shangri-La? Those darn punk monk vandals have struck again. Each syllable in the mantra is important. Om begins and ends all meditation. It is said to be the perfect sound of the universe. But not when you say it like this. Oh my lady! Hum, the last syllable of the jewel mantra, is an angry syllable, meant to be a spiritual war cry against vice. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now everybody! Om Mani Padme Hum. Next verse, same as the first. Om Mani Padme Hum. And then it just goes on and on and on like that.
Yeah. He is joking, but it is important that we remember this particular pattern for later.
Dun 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 dun. Om Mani Padme Hum. Life goes on, brah. La 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 la. Life goes on. It's Beatles. Not big. Om Mani Padme Hum. Now backwards. Hum me padme ma or mix backwards. Eat fork. The inscription speaks of the 4 noble truths. All forms on the wheel of life suffer. The cause of all suffering is ignorance. The true path to deliverance is blocked by vice and falsehood. Knowledge of the virtues will reveal the true path.
Sounds very spiritual. Which is a bullshit word, which means I don't know.
That's a statue of Buddha, the holy man responsible for creating the Buddhist religion. Before becoming a deity, Buddha was known as Siddhartha, a man from India who transcended worldly suffering, becoming a paragon of spiritual perfection. The shrine of the animal realm, to enlighten the savage.
Ah.
Looks like there's another inscription on the base of that statue. To Aunt Edna, hope you're feeling Buddha, Cousin Morty? I believe those deer represent Buddha's first sermon in Benares, India, where it was said that even the animals approached to listen.
Well, that must have been a very interesting audience then.
I think we've wandered onto the petting zoo. Get a quarter and let's find the yak feed dispenser. How cute, a black and white snuffleupagus. In Tibet, yaks are a major natural resource. The milk they produce is turned into a treasured butter product. Yak butter is used in food, tea, candles, and even used to make incredible sculptures. So, don't be surprised one day when Tibetans invent cold fusion from the curdled milk of yaks. Many devout Buddhists are in fact vegetarians. Tibetans often left animals under the care of monks to protect them from slaughter. Someone might have brought those beasties here to prevent them from becoming McYaks. A lot of people don't know this, but before there were wax museums, there were yak museums. Yes, I'm kidding, Gage.
Yeah, you'd better be kidding. Yeah, we don't need to explore this particular part of the temple, but it is fun. Yeah, that's. I need to trigger something in there, I suppose, but not just yet. Just want to see where this leads. Well, it leads up. Anyway, enough sidetracking. We actually need to get into the temple the proper way. Impressive view. Shut it. Well, the bridge is not extended, so we can't go across. Ooh, what's this? That's a very large rug. Let's go up here.
From his uniform and square shoulders, I would guess that guard is a warrior monk known as a Dobdob. The guard's so nice, they named him twice. For protection, Tibetan monasteries allowed Dobdobs to practice the arts of war. Think of him as a monk with an attitude. And that attitude is, I don't like you very much. Gage, wouldn't it be funny if you asked him for his staff and he said with a straight face, "Never, infidel, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead fingers."
Well, we sort of did.
Greetings, stranger. Do you wish to cross the bridge?
He's got a black eye.
Yes.
You must give the offering of the initiate before you can cross the bridge and enter Shangri-La.
He sounds angry.
What kind of offering are you talking about?
It has always been a tradition for an aspirant seeking induction into our order to give a silk scarf before crossing the bridge.
Well,
Okay. He wants a scarf, that's fine. But if we get it and then he asks for mascara, I'm leaving. Where can I find a silk scarf?
Usually the family makes a silk scarf for the initiate. Silk is a rare treasure, but it is never far from worldly men. I am sure you will find what you seek if you look far and wide.
well, we do have some silk, so that's not really much of a problem.
Will this scarf allow me to enter?
Welcome to our order, initiate. Go back down the stairs. I will extend the bridge for you. For the protection of Shangri-La, I will have to retract the bridge once you cross. If you wish to travel over the bridge again, just ring the bell on the other side. Once you reach the monastery, seek Lama Dustin for instruction immediately.
Is that a llama with 2 L's?
Lama Dustin is the spiritual leader of our order. He's a teacher of Buddha's ways and the wisest man I know.
Where can I find the llama?
You will find him inside the monastery. Once you cross the bridge, enter the prayer hall. Go there and he will train you.
Goodbye.
Greetings, stranger. Do you wish to cross the bridge?
Yes.
Very well. Go back down the stairs. I will extend the bridge for you. If you wish to return, ring the bell on the other side.
That was an accident. I'm not entirely sure what I have to do to get him to say something, to get Arthur to say something funny, but... Is there something on this side I need? Nope. And he's still watching me. Alright, let's just go across. Well, no way back.
The dangling cylindrical columns hanging from the ceiling are victory banners. They represent the victory of Buddhism over ignorance and death. That other banner represents the victory of the Boston Dub-Dubs over the Nepal Red Yaks in the 44 series. Look, another Buddha statue. But that one is a different color. I wonder if there are any other colored statues around here. Maybe the ever-elusive fuchsia Buddha? The shrine of the human realm. To humbly contain our pride.
Right. That's fine and all, but we are looking for the llama, actually.
A new initiate. Welcome to Shangri-La. I am Lama Dalsdin Gyopa. I will be your teacher as you begin your path to Buddha. We lead simple lives dedicated to alleviating the suffering of the unenlightened. We constantly meditate to improve ourselves so that we may one day find nirvana. It is a hard existence, but a good one. You undoubtedly have questions.
Yeah.
Who are the unenlightened?
Those that are still trapped on the wheel of life. Those that die and do not reach nirvana are sent to one of the realms of the wheel to be reborn.
The notion of reincarnation dominates the Buddhist religion. The image of the wheel of life is a symbolic one, going with the idea that life is a cyclical, circular process, constantly turning and returning.
Well, that's fascinating and all, but we'll continue this next time.